Hello my lovely humans and welcome back to another fabulous episode here on my channel where we're going to be playing what? Sims 4 Get Famous. Okay guys, so if you're brand new to this channel, I am of course PeopleFlyFlyAway, which you guys saw in the intro. By the intro I mean that little 4-second thing that goes before this with the unicorns. Unicorns is one of my favorite things, why it's there. But if you guys don't know who I am, I'm a YouTuber that's been around for a little bit, who's just kind of getting more followers, which I'm really excited about. Thank you for everybody who's brand new watching this for the first time. And I post YouTube content, both BookTube and SimsTube. SimsTube is much more important on my channel than BookTube, but BookTube does pop up every once in a while when I feel special. So just to give you a heads up, but if you're subscribing for SimsTube, you're not going to be disappointed. Get Famous is having a ton of coverage this weekend and this next week, and probably until like Christmas or so, then I'm going to slow down. But lots of Get Famous, so get used to these characters, let's fall in love together, but you do have to remember that this particular series is more about the game, more about the DLC, than the actual story. So I'm playing the DLC more important, so like the acting career and other stuff like that. Now, if you want to see the influencer career, which I don't think it's an actual career, but something you can do in the game, go ahead and go watch my How to Get Famous series. I know there's same titles, similar titles, but it's just so you guys know, that's a much more story-based, and it's a sister to a different series. It should be up by now if you're watching this, or if it's not up yet, it'll be up very, very soon. So we're having those two series simultaneously reenact to one another. But today, guys, we're going to be talking about The Sims. So if you don't know what Sims is, it's a simulation game where you can do basically about anything, and the new expansion pack just came out tonight, 3 hours ago. And I've been pre-recording, or actually I've just been recording so much content for you guys. This right here, this series has taken me so long to set up, and I've fallen in love so hardcore with every one of these characters and every single one of their siblings. Alright, so in an early video, I don't remember what video it is, but in an early video I talk about how I probably wasn't going to try to make a backstory for them. I don't remember, it was a few videos ago. And I've been pre-recording a lot. And, I did. I made a backstory. So we're going to meet Asher and Camilla right now. You guys ready for it? And I might add a little bit extra stuff, because there's some stuff in here that's not a part of my backstory that I came up with later. So, our Get Famous synopsis is Asher Moon is the son of the Mooney's family wealthiness. Alright, so Mooney, kind of run on money, is, his father, Albert Mooney, is one of the richest men in Delso Valley. He's like a millionaire. Like, actually, I think it's like a million, like $500,000, something like that. Owning the biggest mansion with wife number 3, Sugar, and kid number 4, Augustus. Hopefully, it's a boy. I know that, but hopefully we get to name it Augustus on the way. We'll meet them eventually. Asher knew from a little boy that he had to escape his father's ways, and that is what he did. He left behind his little brother Kingston and his little sister, I can't think of her name off the top of my head, it's not written down, and went to find, he also has another little brother as well, and went to find his dreams at a university where he met his now girlfriend, but then best friend, Camila Sanchez. We'll get to her in a second. I do want to go a little bit more briefly on his past. His mother is, a question. I know a lot about her, but you guys don't. It could be something we explore if we ever do go into a more story bit of the series, or if you guys are interested in that bit of the story. But his mother is passed away, and it's one of the only mothers that we actually get to talk about, because him and his brother were born by the same mother. They were together, and then his sister and his little brother. Wait, do we have 4 kids? Oh, this is kid number 5, not number 4. Are all born by a different mom, and then the wife number 3, because I was wife number 2, we don't get to meet her, she's not really part of the story, but wife number 3, Sugar, is also king. We don't like Sugar, by the way, but due to them being a very wealthy family, they're wealthy because his grandmother was one of the biggest actresses in, Delso Valley, like, everywhere, in every movie, every TV show, every commercial, you got to see, his grandmother, Lily. She was everywhere, I tell you, and, she has passed away. She's not longer with us, and so he has some fame on his name. That way we can also play with the fame while we try to build the fame. So we're gonna move on over to Camila Sanchez now. I know that backstory is just like kind of like a little spacious, but it's fine. If you have any questions, of course, leave them down below, and I would love to comment on them. This is really more the introduction part, but I do want to jump into some gameplay. So Camila Sanchez, a sweet and naive girl, not familiar with, we'll also go through the traits and things like that. We'll get there. A sweet and naive girl, not familiar with the world of fame, but dying to get a piece. Camila grew up in trailer trash Oasis Springs, which I love, where her drunk mother, and now imprisoned father, she was the only kid and grew up hard and ran to the books. She got into one of the best schools and found her happiness in a boy, Asher. She begged him to move to the City of Power. Asher was skeptical, agreed, and that's where our story takes place. And it's more about them finding Hollywood than us finding their families. Normally I go towards the family route, but it's us finding Hollywood or their Bollywood type area. So she is a soulmate. They're both soulmates. They both looked for each other into life. Hers could change into a much more like not creative knowledge person, because that's what she ran for. But she's a perfectionist, which I thought was really interesting for the acting career, which we'll get into. Bookworm and good. And then we have Asher over here, who is also a soulmate. Like I said, they both have the same aspiration. And he's a materialistic because he grew up that way. He's a music lover. And so we also have romantic. So Asher, I need your guys' help down in the comments if you would love to comment about it. What should he be? Should he be a famous musician, or should he be a businessman? When I first made him, I was going more towards the businessman route, but that music lover just always shakes me inside. I feel like he could get more famous through music. And he's already somewhat famous, and so it should be easier to find his music places. So that's also a possibility. But Camila here is going to be all about what? Acting. So this series is going to take place more in the acting world, not the entrepreneur world, but we can of course go ahead and add in some extra things over towards Asher if we want to, but just comment down below if you think he should or should not be. We're going to go straight into the house now. I do want to mention right before I cut away that, and because we could jump straight into the house, my game works weird, but the house is a part of a different video that's going up later, where we do a challenge, and so we built this house together. I renovated it with some new Get Famous stuff, but I of course will see you when we get there, which could just be right now. Honestly, I never know. Okay guys, we have made it to the actual house, which you saw in the very, very beginning. It's always what I use to start my videos on, and of course, like I said, I kind of keep forgetting that my face is over there. Sorry, I just had a shook moment. But this is a house. We built it together, so look out for that video. It's building. It's a challenge, like we built from the floor plan type thing. I don't know, but I updated it. It looks a little bit more fancy, and of course, his dad. They're not really getting along at the moment, but he's like, he called his dad and said, "Hey, do you have a house that we could probably rent?" And his dad was like, "Oh yeah, we have this perfect Spanish house type thing, straight back in the kind of more like even kind of trailer park area, but it's much more affluent house." And he was like, "Okay, cool." And so it's not completely furnished. I want to furnish with them, obviously, but also I don't think this is where they're going to be staying. I think they want to move up into those hills that we all love. But for now, we can go ahead and see some of the new items are placed around the lot, in which we'll interact with. Some of them we'll have to earn, but some of them are really comfy, so I'm really happy about that. Like I said, I'm not really sure what career we're going to put him in. I need to lower the money, like, ridiculously. Alright, so money cheat, and we'll put, like, 1,000. There we go. But for Camila, because we want to start this job as soon as possible, because she came here to be an actress, it was something that she had a feeling she wanted to do. And, she has a very supportive boyfriend, and they're really, really cute together, and I really do love them. Also, if she's not, like, Latina enough or anything like that, please do comment down below. I tried, but it's hard. I'm not really familiar. Actors will now join a talent agency. So this is a obviously go-to-work job, and we'll go to work every single time, by the way. The spotlight calls, the cameras are focused, and now you're ready for your close-up. It is up to you to breathe the energy into the world of scripts and really make the character come alive. Uncredited extra is what's now hiring, and we have a medium gig pay at $640. Now this is a really hard job to do because we have to select an agency, which is what we're doing right now. So we have 2 agencies, and we're going to read about them real quick. And then we're talking about the fame stuff as well, because he is a B-level star because of he was born into it, and so it's just something that happens. So AI staffing agency, consider AI staffing application name. Our agents look forward to booking your unproductive time with work. Please enable notifications to stay informed on the latest job find opportunities, benefits, improved automated reminders, maximize your time spent working. And an everyday extra talent agency. Our team has put faces into every wide-angle crowd shot this talent has ever filmed. We will find your work no matter how small the role. More auditions for commercial and daytime TV gigs. I think we're going to go with Everyday Extra Talent Agency. And of course, I think we can switch them if we have to, if this one's not doing so well. I'm not 100% sure. Is this like that button? Okay, hold on. And then joined Everyday Extra Agency. Welcome to the crew, Camilla. We specialize in gathering talent services staff members into acting roles, big and large. Some of our talent even land gigs with actual lines to speak. Don't let the pressure get to you, though. We also arrange excuses as chef llamas when need arise, because, you know, not everybody's working. Like, we don't have a job. We just, you know, it's living the hard life. And then also with Asher, before we go ahead and click on that little thing right there, with Asher, he does not have a career, and I think we're going to build some skills up for some music stuff, because I think it's really fun. Oh, he's a B-level fame, but he doesn't have, because, right? What does B-lister mean? Hold on. I've had to cheat a little. B-lister. Our celebrity presence is, okay, it's Asher, sorry. Taking shape, he can now confidently call himself B-lister. As a freestar celebrity, he can now give hugs or take selfies with fans. Unfortunately, paparazzi have also started to take interest in his day-to-day life. Watch out for them when he's out in the public. Thankfully, there's a way to restrain them. By privacy, when hitting the town, Albert can use a mirror to apply a set of disguise, which will allow him to freely walk among the public. We'll read a few of these. Okay, see, he should have fame. I don't see it. It should be... Oh, it's because it's right here. Duh. I'm an idiot. Never mind. Ignore me. It's right here. So we're going to actually close that. Okay. So we have a reputation and also a fame meter. So a reputation is a Sims reputation is based on the idea of treating others as yourself would want to be treated. Sims must go out of their way to be kind or mean to build a reputation. In many cases, a Sim reputation won't change unless another Sim from the neighborhood is nearby to witness their behavior. With a natural rotation, other Sims won't be predisposed to feeling any particular way about you. And obviously the fame meter, so we have B-lister, which I just read, and that's the fame meter, and you can be all the way up to a global star, which we're 2 away from. He's not going to really focus on that, but with fame becomes perks. So we have corporate partnership, upload videos for increased fame and money, networking, either association with more famous Sims, and noticeable changes gain bonus from careers, from skills. There's just something about Asher that makes him stand out from the crowd and make other Sims take notice. By honoring this aspect of his personality, there's a chance that any single skill or career-based action from here on out may catch bug, giving Asher a boost of fame. I think we might go ahead and choose that one to spend some skill level points at. Let's quit the spotlight. This Sim's fame will be rest, and they will no longer gain fame. The default fame setting for all Sims can be set in game options. Huh, that's interesting. Asher networking talent also means any socialization story will earn him fame, so yeah. As a celebrity, Asher will gain access to exclusive delivery services that can offer elite in society. Each day, a new potion will arrive in the mail. The potion will boost his needs. Okay, yeah, I think that's really cool. And then establish name, increase earnings on crafted objects, skip acting skill auditions, and wardrobe prep. Is Asher heal? Now, when he sells, post, or license something took skill to create, he'll earn more money. Okay, yeah, so that could be really fun to do as well. So let's be a 4-star, because we have 2 others, and so they want us to play around with these. But I think we're just going to go up this train. Obviously you can see here that there's, I don't know what this stuff is. Oh. How do I get quirks? The auxiliary player determines the quirk. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Alright, we'll go ahead and check off. I'm new to this. We'll figure it out together. Also, this part might be a little extra long. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and move on over into the actual career. Like I said, I'm not really sure where I want that character to go, so let's figure it out together. We're going to go ahead and check for open auditions. Also, some other things I want to mention real quick, that if you're like, oh, I want to be the most famous person in the world, but I want my sim to be, you can, of course, go ahead and type in testing sheets, enable true, right-click your sim, and do the public thing. It's really fun. You can freeze the frame so he can't move any forward, which we might end up doing for him, because I don't really see him wanting to become famous. She's automatically marrying in, so that's fun. So making music. Looking for some musically inclined crowd folk. Alright. The express person saw the latest. Alright, so that might be something we do. Recommended charisma level 2. Oh my gosh. The great thing about their products is that they can say that they're looking for actors pay happy doctors, pleasantly see patients for a variety. So I think we'll go ahead. Auditions is tomorrow at 9. And gig is Wednesday at noon, so we can gig to pay up to $500. It's the most expensive, and we can truly work on that charisma skill. So let's go ahead and book our first gig. Oh my gosh, it's super exciting. And then I would say we should go ahead and bump on into that new skill. I'm pretty sure I gave myself a mirror, so we can practice acting. I'm wondering if that will actually raise our skill. I hope so. So we'll see. Maybe there's an acting. Maybe it's a hidden skill as the acting skill. So we're going to try to raise the charisma, and we'll see if this helps. Supposedly, oh, it's because we do have new ones. Alright, so we joined an agency, extras agency. Alright, cool. Like I said, we're going to hope and see. Alright, so I think that's where, oh, before I go, I want to go ahead and show you the world that I have created. We're also playing in a very special world created by Pixelade, I'm pretty sure is the creator of this world. And so this world is all the same, and we'll go visiting. I think tomorrow, after a long day of career building on my part, I think we're gonna do some charisma work, because I don't really go through days real fast. You're gonna learn. I'm gonna try to do some charisma work by myself and go through a Monday just with us, and I'm just gonna play them together. And then we'll jump back into when she actually goes to the gig. That's gonna be really fun. But I think after a gig, to celebrate, we're gonna go to like a lounge or something in in Delta Valley. Oh my God, Del Sol Valley. Gosh dang it. But I do want to mention some other locations that we could end up going. So if we go to Newcrest is the first place we're gonna go. I actually put down their college town, which is really, really cool. And so they can have like a little date at their famous coffee restaurant. And also they can also go visit the art college. I mean, she was probably like somewhere in the art major if this is what she wanted to be when she grew up. And also I want to mention that the college dorms that they probably stayed in is a hotel now, so we can also go spend a night at the hotel. So that will probably end up happening eventually. Maybe when she gets like really famous and they need a break away from all the paparazzi, we can go there. Then if we go into Oasis Springs, which is where she grew up in and she ran off, her mother lives over here, and her dad is here in this prison joint area. Hopefully we don't see him around. Hopefully we don't see either of them around. But it could be also, they could also be calling us for money in the future. So that could be a storyline that we could briefly mention. And then also, oh, hold on. If we go to Willow Creek, the funeral home where his grandmother is buried is right here. And his grandmother, by some part, will be also on the Walk of Fame, which is really cool. I just gotta figure out how to do it. And then also his parents, his dad and all of his siblings and stuff, live up here. So yeah, it's baby number 5. They live up here. So this is their mansion. They live in the real estate area up there. I think that's it. We're gonna go ahead and hit X. Oh, is she reading lines? Oh, that's really cool. Hold on. Is she reading lines? Because, like, I'm so down. Oh, yeah, she is, guys. That's really cool. But I want to make some shout-outs and stuff right now. Is that if you're a new subscriber, please comment down below so I can shout you out in the next episode. It's something I'm going to try to start doing in case we get some new subscribers. Because, like, it's fun to get your name shout out and things. Also, I'm going to try to live stream a lot over the next week or so. I'm going on break next week. And so live streaming is something I'm going to try to do more and more often. Here on YouTube. I'm also going to try to live stream on Twitch. We'll see which one does better. YouTube, obviously, is probably going to do better because you guys are here and want to see. But I do want to mention that link down below is going to be my cast overview. And only for the first, like, 2 or 3 parts, it's going to be down there. But my cast overview, my build and buy objects overview, and my road overview. If you've not watched those videos yet and you're curious what she is wearing, or the items that are inside her house, or the world itself, I did all reviews over that. They're all linked down below, so please don't forget to watch those and look at those and enjoy those. And of course, I have a whole new series, brand new here, so I'm going to mention some of my series because you're new to my channel, so I'm promoting myself. Sorry. Also, I'll get there in a second. So, we have a whole new Barbie series dedicated to first-person mode because I thought it was a really interesting mode, and so I made a whole Barbie series about it. Then we have a Not-So-Berry challenge, which you can always jump into no matter what. I always catch people up every episode. And then we have Peyton's World, which is the sister series to my new How to Get Famous series, where we play as my sister. My How to Get Famous series, we play as myself. And those are all of my series going on my channel. I also have build challenges that I do. Speed builds, normal, and apartment builds. I love me some apartment builds. Those are also some other things to pop up here on my channel. I didn't want to play this in the beginning, which is why I'm plugging it right now. Also, if you want to get the latest updates from me and what I'm planning on doing and when I'm planning on putting things out, follow my Twitter. It's linked down below. Everything's linked down below. And of course, if you want the CC that I use, such as eyelashes, hair, makeup, whatever, follow my CC Finds Tumblr, which is also linked down below. And if there's a creation or a sim that you think would be best friends with Camilla or any other character here on my channel, I tend to ask for relationships and stuff like that. There is a hashtag called PFAFinds, which has been around since my YouTube channel has been around. Use that on the gallery and I'll go looking for it. Or there's a house or something you think I'd love. Link it. I'm all for it. So guys, that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, please give me a big fat thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all next time for another beautiful video. And goodbye!